Okay, just to start off, I've got my. I'm going to go into my index page. All right, and I'm going to go down and see this echo for deleting a record. Just take that out. Okay, I'm going to take the delete.php out for the moment. Index page. I'm down about line 46. I'm taking my link out for delete. Okay. All got it. Right. So then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add a hyperlink at the end of this for update and delete. So see my actual row that outputs the information for the game. At the moment, it outputs the title, the game ID, and the title. All right. Now I'm always on about brackets being a pain in the neck. Yes. So this is an instance of using the brackets. Sorry, quotes and the. So I've got single quotes and double quotes working alongside each other here. So what I'm going to do, I've got game ID, I've got title, I've got genre. What else have I got? Rating. Okay. Right, let me think. Okay. So I'm going to write in here rating. All right. Now, in this case, I'm going to put my double quotes in to say that I'm finished with rating, and I'm going to copy. See the two dots contain the PHP code. I'm going to copy that and paste it in there. All right. And change that to a rating. Okay. So if I save that and run it, you should now see that the rating has appeared beside it as well. All right. Okay. Next thing I want to do is put in the genre now. Just because I'm running out of room, I'm just going to press enter there, right? And I'm going to start a new double quote and say genre. And in between those, I'm going to copy and paste my two dots. And paste it in there. And just change that to genre. Okay. Now, in terms of laying this out as a teaching tool, just think if there's a better way I can do it. So maybe put it like this. Is that easier to understand? Let me get that right. I'm just going to tab that in so it sits to the rest of it. It's all about kind of making it easier to present, you know? Right, is that okay? Does that make sense to you? Right. Because the quotes, it's really difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. Getting the quotes right is hard. No, because row is part of it. That's part of the database. So row never changes. Okay. The bits in green in my text here, it's just your HTML and that's going to be output. The bits between the dots is the clever bit, if you like. That's what's stripping it out of the database. Okay. Yeah, just so that you can link the variables with the strings. Aye. Okay. what I'm going to do here in my paragraph line down here, I'm going to put a. It's choosing a way to make it easy for you guys. I'm trying to do here. I'm going to take one of those quotes away. Nah, sorry, I'll leave that there. And I'm going to put in a hyperlink a href equals, and leave that blank just now. Put in delete, and then end anchor. Okay. Did I not put price in? I'll put price in as well then. It's much easier doing it like that, isn't it? Okay. Now what I'm going to do. Okay. So the line to focus on is here. All right, and this link should appear for every single item in your database. So what I'm wanting to do here is tell it what the ID is of the row, and this will be generated time and time again. Right, you all with me? So rather than us having it going to delete.php, I'm going to go to index.php, but I'm going to pass information as well, and I'm going to pass the ID of the game at the same time, right? So what I'm going to do here is saying index.php question mark game ID. Now, if I just say game ID equals 3 for the sake of it, for the moment, right? I've just pulled that a Quebec number, right? I'm just saying 3. So I'm just going to zoom out and then have a look at this, right? And you'll see that the delete button is there for everything. And if I hit it, you'll see that there is the link. See that? So after the question mark comes information. You'll have seen this on pages before on the internet, yeah? You've seen this before. Like not the process of doing it, but you've seen it in the hyperlinks, question marks. So that's information that's getting sent to that page. Now, because I've said that 3, every single one of these is going to generate 3 for us. We don't want it to generate 3, do we? What do we want it to generate? Whichever one we've clicked on, aye, right. So this is where we've got to add in the variable. This is where it gets. We got it. No. Right, okay, so that's how you pass one value. But what we want to do is pass the game ID. Now, again, this is going to be, as most things are, a question of quotes. Alright, so the variable we want is going to be row, and then it will be game ID. Yes. But how do we get this working? So I'm going to put a dot at the end of that and a dot at the start. Now, we're in single quotes, so that means that if I'm taking this value, I need to put in I'm in double quotes in that one. Let me see. I'll put double quote there and double quote there. And game ID has to go in single quotes. Alright. If you can get your head around the quotes, you're winning. What do you mean? Well, usually in programming, square brackets indicate an array. You've seen that, right? But the row is stripping out the database. So whatever row, and then it looks for square brackets, game ID. So that just takes out whatever the game ID is of that particular row. Alright, and it does it for every single record. So that's just a way of referencing the information in the database. Right, nothing really more to it than that. But as I say, the brackets is torturous. So we've got a single, they all belong, that belongs together. You see that, yeah? Right, all happy with that. But inside that, I need to say that this row is not part of HTML, it is actually PHP. So that's why I then have to put the dots in there, like that. I can't use double quotes in here because I've got a double quote there and a double quote there. So I have to use single quotes. Yeah, the dots. I don't need to because I'm in an echo statement. Now, we could debate that we could make life a bit easier on ourselves by stopping the PHP instead of the echo statement, but then opening PHP here every time. It's 6.5 a dozen, to be honest with you. Alright, I'm going with this way. So let's let's save that. And what you're looking for here is that it should return game ID 1, game ID 2, game ID 3, right? And that means it's referencing it properly. Okay? Okay, so we've got the value passing, right? Now, here's something that we want to check, right? Do we want anyone to be able to delete a record? No. So, we don't put it there. No. Because if we put it there, they don't need to be admin. Anything that happens after that bracket means they've got to be admin, which is what we want, yeah? Now, again, I'm just going to take that session has started out. Okay, well, that's a given now. We're by that. Okay, but once we are in here, well, what we want to do is check if a record is to be deleted. So I'm going to say if is set, and what am I looking for here? What have I previously done at this point? Okay, remember, I usually look for post. If it's been set by a post, then we do X, Y, and Z. But this time, it's if it's been set by a get and game ID. Okay. That means that the delete button has been pressed, essentially. Now, the delete button isn't a button. The delete button is a hyperlink, right? But the fact that we have passed the game ID means that that's what it's going to look for, right? So immediately we get the variable. We'll just make it into a variable. So I'll just say ID. I mean, I could say ID for deletion, right? I wouldn't usually use a bit of code like that, but I'll just say ID for deletion equals underscore get game ID. Okay, and that strips the number out, whatever record it may be. Then we have to prepare the statement. This is a nice easy one. He says before making a mistake. Equals, so equals a connection. Okay. And then we're going to prepare it. And it is going to be delete from games where ID, where game ID equals game ID. And that's a placeholder. Okay. Next thing we want to do is bind the parameter. Right, so bind the parameter to it, and it is going to be going in where it says game ID, and the variable is going to be ID for deletion. And then execute. Okay. All happy with that? Now, it's a wee bit haphazard, this code, because I've not put a checker on it to say, are you sure? Alright, I'll maybe have a wee look at that later on. So, what should happen when I run this is I should be able to start taking out my records. Okay. So you should be able to move your records at this point. Now, if look, you've only got one record, so that could be problematic for you. Add one in, add a couple in while you're waiting. Right, anyone struggling with that? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to open up functions.php, which is on the left-hand side of my screen. And I had the function login check up here. Okay. So I'm just going to make a new function and call it delete record. Yes. I'm not using it. Just keep it, because I'm going to change it in a wee second. I'm going to change that to update.php. Alright, I just felt this was a better way of doing it. We'll only set it up as a bare page, so. Right, so functions.php, and I've made a new function down the bottom of my page. Right, called delete record. And then I'm going to go back into my index page. Now, here's my. I'm genuinely kind of asking questions of myself here, right? Because I'm wondering if I take it from here, will it know that the get has been passed to it? I think it will. So, yeah, because I'm leaving it in the if statement. So, what I'm going to do is call my function, which doesn't have anything in it at the moment, right? And it was delete record, wasn't it? Okay. And then I'm just going to cut that if statement and save it. Then go into functions.php and paste it. Now, it won't work. Why would it not work? Why will this not work at the moment? Before I even run it. It doesn't, well, I'm calling it doesn't know what con is. Con. Now, let me try something here. See this global connection I've got up in the login check? Right. I'll try and put it outside. You got that? Yeah. I'll put it out there and see if it works. Right, again, I'm kind of wondering. Nah, no. Doesn't like it. I'll put it back in. If only Callum was here. Right. He'd be laughing at me. Right, so I'm going to put the global connection into this function. Okay. And it works. Alright. So now in my index page, I've got delete record as a function. And it sits in there. What's that, sorry? Yeah, you want to cut it out, yeah. So my functions.php looks like this. And I've taken it from the if is set game ID, and my index now has delete record in there. So much tidier. However, probably not the most reusable bit of code you've ever seen. Do you know what I mean? There'll be smarter ways to put that together, but we'll go with that just now. All happy? Right. Okay, what we want to do next is the update. All right. Now, the update will start off in a similar method. Okay. The difference being we're going to go to a page called update.php, which doesn't exist yet. So let's scroll down. Yes. So what I'm going to do is after my after my hyperlink to the delete, I'm going to take a new row and put in another hyperlink. Ahref equals, and in there I'll say update.php game ID equals, and it's the same as above. Again, I'm all for being lazy. And I'll just put in a wee space and a line and say update, because if I don't do that, update and delete will be stuck together. So you should now see that update appears beside all of your records as well. Okay. So zoom out. There we go. What's that? Oh no, but it's still look, it's still part of the only reason I've stuck it down line 39, I could actually put it up here. So I mean, it could sit up there, but it's just to make it easy to read. Okay. So there's your HTML. There's your HTML, and on it goes from there. So that should try and take you to update, which doesn't exist, but it should be passing the game ID. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here, we're not going to use delete.php. So I'm going to right click on delete.php and rename it. If I can rename, yeah. And I'm just going to call it update.php. Okay. And then open it, and it should have all that in there. Hopefully. Alright, so that's update.php. Do you all get that? So I've just renamed delete and then opened it. To be honest with you, see this page here the way it is, that forms a very good template for the whole project, to be honest with you. So this is the update page. What's the first requirement of somebody being on this page? Should be. Right, so if is set, in fact, I'm going to stick this up here. Sorry. I'm going to put it up above require header, right? I'll tell you why in a wee second. If is set and then session, and it was admin, wasn't it? Else, what will we do? Aye. Now, I did it, but I can't, it's one of those bits of code I always forget. Location, header. I don't know if the syntax is right. It shouldn't matter. No. I can't remember what page did I do that in before. Header locate. There you go. Right. So what that should do is it should just now. The reason I am putting that up above the header.php is because if it gets the header.php and it starts to see the HTML, it won't redirect because it's already started to process the page. So this location, header location, only works if it hasn't seen HTML first. All right. So we're in the page, right? What happens? Right. So what are we doing? What's happening on this page? And where are we coming from? And what's the index giving them? Right, good. So let's say variable game ID equals get and game ID. And then now, do you want to be lazy or boy? Always. Right. If we want to be lazy, all we're trying to do here is output the records. Alright? Or prepare the statement. And the statement's just going to be let me see. Right, so there we go. Get these two, copy it, and stick it in there. Now it's not quite perfect for us, right? Because select all from games where game ID equals game ID. Is that right? Game ID. Okay. Then what do we need to do? Well, not quite yet, need but bind it. Statement bind param. And it is game ID. Game ID. Okay. Now again, that'll execute it. It won't run it yet. Now again, I'm not going to be lazy here, right? Even though when I was doing it last night, I was, right? But I just want to talk to you about again why we're writing this bit of code. When the code is run, what are we looking for in terms of rows? So this statement, if it's true, must generate more than what? How many rows? Right? It's greater than 0. Now, this again, I could be lazy here. I could put a while loop in. Why is that a waste of time? Because we're only getting one record, right? By our own definition of our database, this will only return one record. So I'm not going to put the while loop in here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say echo. And this is where I'm going to try and kill two birds with one stone, right? I'm going to try and output the contents of the record into a forum that we can then update. All right. So I'm going to say forum name equals update. Action, we'll keep it the same page, and method equals get. Input name. Now, I've not shown you this before. Not everything in a form has to be seen. Sometimes it's handy to have stuff that the user can't see or edit. So I'm just going to say input name equals game ID. Type equals hidden. And value So you'll see it. And value equals. Well, here we go again with our brackets. And I've missed out a dollar sign there, sorry. So it's yes. It depends how you've done it, right? That's a double quote, right? So therefore, my value must be single quotes, right? So look, value equals, and it's taking that entire thing there, okay? But to get the string out of that, we need to make it single quotes, right? And then because I'm referring to the game ID, that needs to be quoted there. Aye. So say for example, right, you're not going to need to do it, but say I wanted to have me in quotes, I need to put that like that, right? And if I wanted to have the M in quotes, I would put that like that. It should always be a different, so look, doubles, singles, doubles, that's where it's gone. Aye. Okay, what's that? Aye. It's very much a Woodstock team lesson this afternoon. Hey, so again, let's be lazy about this. Getting an error, did you say? Aye, don't worry about that just now. The error's coming up just because I've not put a semicolon to finish my echo. Alright. So, again, I would encourage laziness here. Next one. Input name equals, and in this case it's going to be title box. Type equals text. Value equals title. Okay. Highlight that line again because that's more similar to the one you're typing after that. And paste that in. And the next one's rating box. And you change your that to rating. Then we've got genre box. Now, see putting box in, you don't need to do it, but I just it keeps me right in terms of what's a box and what's a variable. Price box. Okay. And I think that's it. Then we need to put a submit button in. And we'll say input type equals submit. Name equals update. And then close your forum. Yes. Yes, you're right. Good man. No, I didn't run it. Sorry. Yes, aye. Oh, wait a minute, you just sold the jerseys here. Why double calling a pound? Aye, you're right enough. It's so user friendly. This is a bit out the window here, to tell you the truth. All right. Um, but it does run the 4 boxes. The values in it. No, are they in it? Is there anything in it? Nothing in it. Okay. Might be a problem then. Do you know, I might have to put the white loop in. I thought I was being clever. Right, okay, so there's probably a couple ways to do this, but I'm going to surround this with a while loop, alright? Thought I was being smart. So I'm just going to say while row equals a statement. I think it's not making the association without it. That's annoying. Fetch PDO colon fetch association. I'm putting a bracket, an opening curly bracket there, so I need to put closing curly bracket down there. Okay. A quick look. So you'll see now that if I go to home, say I want to click on game 6 and click an update, it takes the information from game 6 in there. What it's not doing is it's not updating it yet. Okay, and we'll do that after the break. Okay. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do here, it's not going to look great, the layout of this, but just for the purposes of making it look a wee bit better, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to write in title before the title rating, genre, and price. And what I'm going to do is put a break line at the end of these. Now I can't look at this and see how it's going because of the network. But it should put them in different lines, alright? Now, what we then want to do here, once we've done this, is we want to check and see if it has been submitted via the get. So again, I want to check this inside the session. Now, everything should go inside the session check. Nothing should happen outside it. Alright, so I'm going to say if is set get. Now, what did I call with the button? Update. Alright. So if is set update, then this is where we'll attempt to take the variables out of the form and stick it to the into the statement. So bind them. Alright. So what I want to do is again game ID. Now I'm going to try and tab this out and make it look a bit better to read. So game ID equals get game ID. That's good, man. Nah, didn't run it. Right. Title. Underscore get. And again, hopefully you can kind of get the idea here. It will be title. Now, just to be dead lazy again, I'm just going to copy this and change that title to rating. Oops. Change that to rating. Now, that should be box, shouldn't it? Title box and rating box, and that should be genre. And that should be price. And that'll be genre box. And that'll be price box. Okay. So again, I've just tabbed that to get it looking a wee bit neater. Also, it can be easier to find syntax errors if we do that. So I'm just going to put a wee comment there and just say allocating updated form into variables. Okay. Right. The next thing I want to do is prepare my statement. So I'll go stmt equals con and prepare. Now, again, I'm trying to think of a good way to present this to you guys to make it readable. So what I'm going to do is give this a couple of break lines and come up here, right? And then I'm going to say update games. Okay. Set title to be equal to title. Rating to be equal to, equal to rating. Genre to be equal to genre. And price to be equal to price. Where game ID equals game ID. Now, again, I'm going to try and make this look as neat as I can. I don't know if it'll like that, but I'll see. Hopefully it doesn't mind it. Is that easier to read like that? Yeah. Now, I'd made a couple of mistakes in this, as you see me make every week. I'd forgotten to put my commas in these three lines. You don't put a comma after price because it's the last item. Okay. What do I need to do next? Yeah, I need to bind the parameters. So stmt bind param, and it'll be game ID. Game ID. Now, you do. Whereabouts, sorry. What line am I looking at? The what's without the colon? There you go. Aye. I'm surprised it worked without it. I keep sticking them in anyway. Alright, I say I'm not as familiar with PDO as I was MySQLi, but Surprised it worked without it. Okay. Now, a bit daft me doing it like this, isn't it? Putting game ID first, because that's the last one. So I should really do it in order, to be honest with you. So statement, and again, I'm just going to be lazy. And I'll go for title. Title. And I'll go rating. So that's me got my 5 binds, and then I execute it. Okay, then what I want to do is if statement execute. What I'll do here, if it's worked, I'm just going to put a wee bit of JavaScript and just say script alert records amended. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is else record update failed. Okay. So that's an example of me turning PHP on and off rather than using the echo, because I think using the script alert's got enough in it without adding an echo into it as well. Okay. Now that should work if you've typed it all in correctly. So I'm going to come around and see these because as I say mine isn't going. So that should work. Let's see if I've... And again, what you could try and do is take all that out and put it in an external function. Alright.